this is not, I just know this is not who I really am. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your girl KayyG. So I have a confession. I have not been on top of my workout and my nutrition 100% since quarantine started. It really has taken a toll on me. I'm not gonna lie. Like at the beginning, it was okay. I was running more. Still to this day, I'm doing things here and there. But to not be in a gym when you've been in the gym almost every day prior, it really does something to you psychologically. It do. But to simplify it, it made me lazy. It made me unmotivated. It made me slouchy. It just makes me eat. I don't know. I just couldn't get jiggy with it. I see a lot of videos out there about at-home workouts and HIIT workouts. There's so many different things you can do while you're at home and working out. But for me, that motivation just kind of deteriorated the longer I stayed out of the gym. The longer I just wasn't hitting my body as hard or taxing my body as hard as I was before. It really did take a toll on me. That being said, the point of this video is that I want to create a series with you guys. If you've been following my backstory, you guys know that I have been going through a weight loss journey. Since 2015 is when I started really getting serious about wanting to lose weight and really starting to implement and being consistent with things to lose weight. And I did. I lost a lot of weight. I used to be at 200. When I stopped checking the scale, I would say, because I got a little bit bigger after that. Before I stopped checking the scale, I was at 244 pounds. I lost a tremendous amount of weight. I was very proud of myself. My confidence levels raised out the roof. I moved more. I was more energetic. It was just a different approach to life. It's always a different approach to life when you are really committing to your goals and you're conquering those goals, and you can see the success and the people around you can see the success and you can actually feel the success. It's just, it just puts you on a whole different kind of category. And that's the way I feel. I think that's just the way I feel. That's what it does for me. Anyways, I've been going through this weight loss journey for some time. And for somebody who used to be obese, I know what it feels like to have those cravings. I know what it feels like to not be motivated. I know what it feels like to start all over. I know what it feels like to not be comfortable. I know what it feels like to have a passion, a goal, a dream, and wanting to get out there and really lose weight and do what you gotta do, but it's just not there for you. I know what all of that feels like. But I've done it before, and what I want to do now, this go around, is actually document my process. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Quarantine has had me gain weight, yo. I've gained a good, I would say 15 pounds since quarantine. 15 pounds, and I've lost muscle because I have not been lifting any weights, right? I haven't been having a strategic diet plan. Like, anyways, I want to take the experience that I've learned going through my first weight loss journey, because I feel like I kind of came on the scene with this journey already in place. I didn't really put it out there on how I did it. I just showed the before and afters. I feel like I could resonate with a lot of people who's going through the same situation that I've been in and am going through now. So I thought it would be a good idea for me to actually document the steps and the ways and what I do to get myself not only back to where I was before, but even in better condition than I was before. Because before quarantine happened, I had goals. You know, I had aspirations. I was still on my journey. I wanted to be at a certain body fat percentage, at a certain weight, a certain physique. And I wasn't all the way there yet. And so now that I went up into the other direction, it's kind of like me starting over. That's how I feel. But the one thing that I always say is the thing about fat is that it can always be lost. So always have the faith and always know that you can conquer that weight loss goal that you want. We're going to do it together. So turn on the post notifications whenever I drop a post. Hopefully it could provide value to you, educate you in a way that you could go ahead and add that to your skills, your toolkit, and be able to use that into your own regimen. So right now we're going to start phase one. Phase one is a 3-week period where I am solely focusing on getting myself back up to where I was before. Now, when you've done something consistently over a good amount of time, your body has this thing called mind-muscle memory. So my goal for the next 3 weeks is to allow my body to reignite itself. I don't want to go too hard. I don't want to start a whole real regimen right now. And I haven't did a squat in I don't know how long, right? So that being said, I got to start slow. And that's one thing that I learned throughout the course of me losing weight is I see a lot of people, and I was a victim of it too. When you first get in the gym and you start off, you want to go hard, you want to push yourself, you want to max out, you want to do the best that you can do. But the thing is, in your mind, sometimes the best that your potential is not your now. Okay? Let me say that again. So your potential, what you can see, what you can visualize, is not your right now. It's in you. You definitely are capable of getting there, but you gotta ease your body into its levels to this thing, okay? So that being said, what I'm gonna do is 3 days out the week, I'm just gonna do all the compound major movements, the movements such as the bench press, the rows, the deadlifts, the overhead press, the pull-ups, or the pull downs. And focus on building that routine back. Focus on learning how to do those movements again, getting my body used to those movements again, focusing on lightweight and form and functionality before adding weight and going to the max and doing what I know I can do at some point, right? So this is the beginning of it. I'm going to document and update you guys on how I do it, how my journey goes, and then hopefully you can get on board with me. I want you guys to be open enough to ask me any questions that you have. Any questions that you have, please reach out to me. I love helping you guys. I love the topic of fitness and nutrition. I love to motivate. I am that person. Please allow me to be that person for you. If you have any questions when it comes to just learning, figuring out how to even get to a point of wanting to do it again, right? Because sometimes you can just be like, man, forget it. Like, it's there, but I don't feel like doing nothing. And it gets to a point where some people, they accept that, and then they just don't try. And then that's when you see them, whatever happens, happens, right? And I don't want that for you guys. I want you to really take control of your life, take control of your mind, and beat the lower part of you, right? You have a higher version of you that really seeks to come out. And once you open those doors for that part of you to come out, unleash it, you have no idea how much of the amount of potential you really have, okay? Trust me, I've been through it. I was big. I was very uncomfortable. Right now, I'm getting to a point where I feel uncomfortable. I just feel sluggish. I just feel like this is not, I just know this is not who I really am. When I don't feel athletic, when I don't feel motivated, when I don't feel like going to run, like that in itself tells me a lot because I really like to do those things. So when I get to a point where I don't feel like doing those things, something has to change. So 3 days out the week, I'm going to do my compound movements as I explained. And then 2 days out the week, I'm going to do some cardio. One of those days, I'm going to do a HIIT cardio with an ab day. And another one of those days, I'm going to do a steady state cardio with arm day. So we have 3 days when we're doing a full body training. And then we have 2 days where we do cardio and some isolated movements. And that's going to be the regimen for week 1 through week 3. And just focusing again on that form and that mind-muscle connection. So after the 3rd week, I'll go ahead and release another video with the next phase and let you guys know on how I'm going to go about that. Because at that point, I'll be now going into another level of where I was even before quarantine, right? You guys stay tuned, take note, figure out how and what I'm doing, ask as many questions as you need to. I want us to be on this journey together. Let's go ahead and rock our lives, man. We got this. 100.